Good morning. Good morning, It's the morning where I'm at. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hit the like button, show love. Man, it's a great day. Sunny, chill weather here on this beautiful island. We're going to talk about Lamelo Ball, the Hornets. Shout out to all my Lamelo holics in the building. If you're a Lamelo holic, let me know. Show your emoji, show love. It's preseason, but it's the NBA. I want to see who's going to show up, who's going to show out. Shout out to Nicole Powers. She said yes, 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 yes. And you know the new name. The new name is Raw Truth. We are Raw Truth. Shout out to Quell Davis. He said, what's good? What's up, DJ? Let's get it. And since we're raw truth, we got to give you the raw content that you all deservedly need. Osmond said, the man, the myth, the legend. Appreciate that, my brother. You know what's so amazing? And I'm going to talk about the Hornets in a couple minutes or so. Since I have not done social media anymore, since I stopped doing it, stopped doing Twitter, stopped doing Instagram, it's been so relaxing. I have an old soul. In my spare time, to be honest, if I'm not watching sports or meeting with people, I'm reading a book. But that's just how I roll. So the Hornets will be taking on the OKC Thunder. The OKC Thunder is a very young team. And I expect the OKC Thunder to play a lot of their starters. The only one that I could see sitting is probably Shea. And as you know, if you're a veteran or if you've proven your worth in the NBA, most likely you're not going to play in a preseason game. Now, most of us may hate that, but that's just the reality of basketball. This is the player empowerment era. Trust me, I would love to see every single player play in these games, but I know it's just not what is going to happen. That's just the reality of it. That's why I never complain about it. Shout out to Donnie V. She said, raw truth. You already know what it is. Quell Davis says, yes, brother, say it again. Without that screen, it's peaceful. Yes, man. That's what you get when you don't just talk about just go on social media all day. And the reason why I made the decision not to do Instagram and Twitter anymore, I'm looking at my surroundings, right? And I'm saying to myself, why do I need this extra drama when I live a peaceful life? There's two places I have peace, where I live at and when I'm on YouTube. See, on my channel, I control everything. I control the peace in this channel. And that's why I decided not to do that. And it's been the best decision I've ever made. Shout out to the Most High for giving me the direction of doing this. But back to the Hornets. I would love to see Lamelo play at least 15 minutes. The Hornets starter should at least play 15 minutes in the preseason. I'm going to tell you why. They haven't proven that they're winners yet. Unfortunately, they have a coach who's below 500, and they have to make it do what it do. But 15 minutes, the Eastern Conference is deep. So they gotta play their starters a little bit. That's what I would do. Now, if you're the Brooklyn Nets or the Milwaukee Bucks or the Lakers, those type of teams, you can rest your starters. But if you're a team like the Hornets, the Pacers, and so forth, you at least got to play your starters 15 minutes. Shout out to Rare Family. What's good with it, my brother? Peace and blessings to you. Isolate FN said they were tripping. Facts. Osmond said, I remember when Lamelo was cooking OKC's second game and Borrego benched him and lost the game. I remember that game. That's that politics I was telling y'all about. See, when you playing that politics, it gets very shady, man. It gets very shady. There was a lot of times. Remember that game where Lamelo could have had consecutive triple doubles and broke a record, but James Borrego put him on the bench. Here's the good news. On Raw Truth, we will not sugarcoat anything this season. So, respect to all the content creators, but those who have a vested interest in the Hornets and James Borrego, they're going to give excuses. I'm just going to tell y'all what's going to happen. They're going to give excuses to James Borrego if he pulls off that crap. But on this channel, we will talk about the game within the game. That's what we do best. So I'm paying attention to JB, the head coaching staff, the assistant coaches. I'm watching everything. I'm watching the film. We got 20-plus people in the chat. I need about 20 likes. Shout out to Quell Davis. He said, man, I was mad. Yeah, I was mad, too. I was pissed off. I was more than mad. I was pissed off. Can you imagine LaMelo's average would have been last season if the coach would just let LaMelo cook? If he would have let LaMelo be who he is? I don't want to see any slow down basketball. I don't want to see any of that half-court crap. And I know why they do it. They do it because they paid Gordon Hayward all that money, and Gordon Hayward is going to his agent. I know this is happening because this is how the NBA works. He's going to his agent, and he's going to the head coaches complaining about playing a fast pace. I know that's what's going on. It's clear as day. Osmond says, yeah, DJ should play 20 minutes to build chemistry. Yeah. Now, when I was on the stream for 30 minutes yesterday, the Lakers versus Nets, I did mention that I'm okay with some of the veterans sitting out preseason games because that's just how it is. Now, for these young teams, like if you're the Hornets, Pacers, and many more teams, you got to play. You got to get the repetition in. The Eastern Conference is now a juggernaut. I see Rap God. He's getting used to it. Raw truth. Raw truth. For those who don't know, the name has been switched from New Media to Raw Truth. When I'm about a message, I want it to fit this channel and what we are. We are for our people. We're doing for self. We're about self-empowerment, and that's what I want that to be about. New media has been taken somewhere else, and I don't want this channel to be mainstream at all. I don't ever want this channel to be mainstream. That's just not who I am. That's not what my conscience tells me. And I respect you guys showing love to the new moniker, Raw Truth, because that's what we are. We're Raw Truth. This is a family. We're not going to sugarcoat this season at all. We're not going to pillow talk our subs. We're going to give y'all some raw truth throughout the whole season. Quell Davis said, hit the like button. Rare Family says, preseason is pointless. I want to see the starters play, man. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I wish, but it's just not the reality, my brother. But yeah, I agree. So I want to know in the chat, who do y'all want to see play? Because I know the youngsters are going to be playing a lot more in this preseason. So who's on the Hornets roster you want to see? I want to see Boat Knight, whatever his name is, Boat Knight. I want to see Boat Knight. I want to see his progression. Rap God with the raw truth. He's getting it now. Quell Davis says, why get paid so much if he complains? I want to see Chino Hill's Hornets speed. That's what I want to see too. Albert Doyle says Scotty Lewis Jr. Yep. I want to see him too. He underperformed. Scotty Lewis underperformed in the summer league. And I know he could play better than that. I've seen him play at Florida. He's supposed to be an excellent slasher, top-notch defender. I didn't see that in the summer league. I expect better from him. Sean Bless, what's good, my brother? Peace and blessings, family. says, I want to see Melo and Book Knight in the backcourt together. That's what I want to see too. And the good thing about LaMelo Ball, shout out to Wealth Engineering, man. The good thing about LaMelo Ball, in his mind, he wants to play in these preseason games. If LaMelo doesn't play that much in the preseason, it's not because of him. It's really the coaching staff and management. Rap God says, you're right, the new media term has been co-opted. All I can say about new media is not what it was. And that's just what I feel, and it's nothing against anybody else. It's not what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be about family and about our people. And now it's, I don't know, it's mainstream now. So I never wanted to be mainstream anything. I don't care if I got 50,000 subs. I never want to be mainstream. I don't give a damn if I got 100K subs or 150K subs or 1,000,000 subs. I don't want to be mainstream. Ever. Because when you're mainstream, you can't say the stuff you want to say. Ever. Call me Fa, who says, sucks that this situation happened, but we still rocking. I appreciate the loyalty, man. And then everybody that's listening, since I'm not doing social media, make sure to like and share all the videos. Like and share all the videos. Share it through all platforms. And push the hashtags, all fly, Hornets, whatever the video's talking about. Keep pushing it so we can have a civilized discussion and more people in the panel. Osmond says Jay's Book Knight should play better than Summerlee. He should. He's picked, what, 11th? He better play better. Wealth Engineering says, ride or die, DJ. I appreciate the love and respect. That's loyalty right there, man. When I came into YouTube, y'all know me better than anybody. I never came in this game thinking I'm some type of head honcho. I always listen to people who had a smart answer for stuff. I always observe a situation. And I will remain that. I don't care how many subs I gain from this. Because here's the truth. When your time has come, when you go into the afterlife, you can't take it with you. Just like you can't take money with you. Sean Bless says, shared it on my Twitter. My love, Nelson said, DJ, my brother, you didn't read my comment. My brother Eminem is the best rapper of all time. He's top 5 in my opinion. Let me go back and see it. My love says, all I know is Eminem is the best rapper on the planet, top 5 of all time. Put it on something. No matter what rappers you rate, my top 5 is Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z. No matter if you like him or not, Jay-Z know how to spit. Rakim, Kendrick Lamar. Eminem could be on there too. It's a toss-up, but they're both really good. TV says social media break. Everyone needs to take a break. Get back to the basics. Absolutely. Because I'm going to tell you something. That cloud is something. Cloud is addicting. And when you succumb to that clout, you lose yourself. You lose what makes you you. When Offset made that song, You Do Anything for Clout, there's merit to that. Sean Bless said Kendrick Lamar is fire. Yes, he is. Snoop Dogg. What about Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg is top 10, but he's not top 5. Jaheim Nesbitt says, I want to see how Ish Smith run the bench. I want to see that too. What Ish Smith's job is to do is control the bench and make sure everything's settled. We don't need Ish Smith to be Superman. There's only one on that team, and that's LaMelo Ball. And then the other is Terry Rozier in the clutch, because you know Terry Rozier is one of the most clutch players in the NBA. Metrics point that out. Quell Davis says, now it's DJ and the Raw Truthers. Let them know. I like that. Raw Truthers. Raw Truthers. Yeah, I mess with it. Shout out to Thunder, man, showing love in the chat. Nicole Power says she's not sold on Book Night yet. Well, hopefully he makes all of us a believer. Hey, if Book Night becomes a player we think he should be, that's good for the Hornets. Wealth Engineering said, what's up? What's good, brother? And oh, yeah, I saw your other comment. Rap Guy says, I want to see Lamelo and Rozier. Sean, bless you. You're definitely right about that. Preview of the future. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is really talented. He's actually underrated. If he was playing on any other team besides the Thunder, we would be showing him mad love right now. Rap Guy says Big L is underrated. Yeah, Big L is really a top 5 rapper, MC, but since his catalog, it wasn't enough in his catalog because he passed away, unfortunately, in 99. But if he would have rapped, I say, about 2 more years, he's definitely top 5. I'll say this, Big L is the best. Big L right now is a top 5 lyricist of all time. When he was alive, Big L can spit with the best of them. Better than Tupac, better than Biggie. I'm talking about a lyricist. Big L was the truth. Macrina Daniel, peace and blessings, my sister. Peace and good energy. I'm glad that you came in and tuned in. Nicole Power says, I want to see if Horton play is not selfish. I want to see that too. Look at the body language tonight. Look at the body language. Hopefully this team is not politicking around. And Torres says, do you know the starting lineup? No, unfortunately, I do not know. But I assume the starting lineup is LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, P.J. Washington, unfortunately, and Mason Plumlee. I was about to say Miles Plumlee. Mason Plumlee. I get the Plumlee brothers mixed up sometimes. Anthony King says, Book Night and Jones have to show me that their IQ is up to par. I want to see that too. All that buffoon basketball, I don't want to see that tonight. Sean blesses, I hope Melo and Book Night play at least 20 or 25 minutes together. Melo, mentally, I believe he wants to play as long as possible in these preseason games, but it's not his call, unfortunately. These coaches will make a call. We got 40-plus people in the chat. Need about 40-plus likes. Dolores says Giddy will be the best stats. Will have the best stats tonight, him or Baisley. Could be. Giddy knows how to pass. He'll get us some rebounds and assists. He needs to work on scoring, but I think it will come in time. Giddy is very unselfish. He's humbled. I liked when he gave credit to LaMelo Ball for shining light to the NBL, and I'm going to tell you why. Not just because I'm a fan of LaMelo Ball, but he gave LaMelo respect. See, a lot of folks, especially in the NBA, they seem too timid to give any ball brother their props when they change the game. So, shout out to Giddy. Yeah, Biggie was gone too soon. RP to the great Biggie Smalls. Can you imagine if Biggie was alive today? Oh, my God. Kami Fahu says, I saw on Twitter and TV the lineup is Melo, Terry, Gordon, Miles at the 4, and Plumlee. If that's the starting lineup, I'm happy. If that's the starting lineup, that better be the starting lineup in the regular season. The starting lineup for the regular season should be LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, I said again, Miles Bridges, and Mason Plumlee. No offense to P.J. Washington, but he's dealing with female issues, baby mama drama, and we don't need any of that this season. We need this team to be focused. Dor says, are you a Thunder fan or a Hornets fan? I'm a Hornets fan because of LaMelo Ball. Really, I'm just a LaMelo. I'm not even going to say Hornets fan. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I'm a LaMelo fan. The only team I root for, and this is the team, is the Lakers. That's my team. I've been saying it for a while. But wherever LaMelo goes, I root for him. Now, for these other teams, I'm not a Hornets fan. I'm letting you know. So if I'm criticizing the Hornets objectively, I hope you don't take that personally. TB says Special Ed was underrated. Yeah, he's a dope lyricist as well. Check out Special Ed's flow on We're on a Mission. Smooth, man. Smooth. Rap God said he believes that Giddy has star potential. He'll be a better version of Ricky Rubio. Could be. He's 6'8". Quell Davis says true. I'm a Hornets fan. Used to play only the Bobcats in 2K. Hey, for all my 2K players out there, remember when you guys were so good on 2K, y'all play with the Bobcats to see how talented you are because they'll be the worst team on the game. And it tests yourself how you are against good competition. I used to do that all the time. Shout out to the brother Shanker. Lakers, 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 Lakers. You already know what it is. And speaking of the Lakers, their only weakness is that a lot of players are on the upper room. They're in the upper room. So they can't afford to have an injury at all. I mean, I'm looking at the roster. DeAndre Jordan, upper room. Trevor Ariza, upper room. Like, man, I got to give credit to the Nets. The Nets are older, but they added some youth. Shaker, you know what I'm talking about. Them players in the upper room. And the good thing about the Lakers situation, if you look at the past championships, veterans wins rings. Through the past 30 years, veteran teams are the ones that win championships. The only young teams that have won it, you got to go with the young Magic Johnson Lakers, the Steph Curry Warriors when they first won it. But besides that, veterans win championships. So the Lakers have that going for them. They just got to stay healthy. And AD, they talk about AD put on some weight. Eating cheeseburgers in the offseason, that's not putting on weight. He did add weight, but I want to see if it's healthy weight. See, when it comes to Anthony Davis, it's cause to pause because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But the starting lineup for today's game for the Hornets, again, should be LaMelo, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, Miles Bridges, and Mason Plumlee. That's what they should stay with throughout the season. Don't make it too difficult. JB, James Borrego, Mr. .33% winning percentage. And before I go, how can James Borrego have a .33 winning percentage and get a contract extension? If that's not the luckiest coach in the NBA, I don't know what is, man. But to let y'all know, Hornets live game. Make sure to hit the notification button for that. It's on my channel at 5 Coach Joe will be going live. I had to work, unfortunately, but tomorrow I'm off. I'm doing full streams tomorrow. I'm making it up to y'all. Full streams tomorrow. I got a special treat on the video tomorrow as well. We're going live when Lonzo has his first preseason debut with the Bulls. Y'all should tune in. This is Raw Truth giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Hit the like button, continue to share the video, and I'm out.